Trying to make onubu soup, your house will not be smelling like stockfish or ogiri. Why? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Oluchi. I am a Nigerian based in Istanbul, Turkey. If this is your first time seeing my face, hi. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back to my channel. So in today's video, I'll be showing you some products that I use to keep my house smelling good and fresh. Okay, so I stay in a one-bedroom apartment with an open kitchen. My kitchen is currently here. You can see the fridge. My kitchen is here and my sitting room is here. So I stay in an open kitchen. So whenever I cook, the whole apartment smells of food. Trying to make onubu soup, your house will not be smelling like stockfish or ogiri. Why? Why? I just want to eat food. I don't want my house to be smelling like ogiri later on. So these are basically things that I use in my house to eliminate that odor, that smell. Also, aside from whenever you're cooking, if for instance you don't even cook a lot or you don't cook every day, aside from when you're cooking, there is a scent that your apartment or your house has that is unique to everyone. So if I leave my apartment for like some hours and I come back, I can smell it when I enter the apartment. Everybody has that scent. Like every house has that scent. So depending on how you do yours can be smelling of oporoko, it can be smelling of fish, it can be smelling of air freshers, it can be smelling of fruit, anything that you're consistently using in your apartment. So that is basically the odor that we have in our apartment. You will not notice it if you're always inside, but try to leave the house and come back, then you smell what I'm talking about. You would want that smell when you are entering your apartment to be fresh. Let it not be an offensive type of smell. Like you would want that particular scent to be like a scent, not an odor. So yeah, I'll be telling you how to eliminate those smells with some items and some little items. Okay, so let's get into the video. I have like a list here. I'm just going to list everything in no particular order. So the first one I have are candles. Almost every brand has candles. I even saw on PLT, Pretty Little Thing, they sell candles. So almost every site has candles. Even Airwick is like air freshers and they have candles too. But I really like Bath and Body Works candles because they have like a ton of scents. Zara Home, I've used a couple of their candles and it's also nice. In Turkey here we have LC Wakiki. LC Wakiki's candles are also good. I haven't burnt mine yet, but I got one from them and it smells nice. So you can also check it out. I think H&M has Home too, so you can check. They are really affordable candles, but just make sure you have like candles in your apartment. One tip that I learned from TikTok when burning candles is that if you're burning your candle for the first time, make sure you burn the whole top layer. Like make sure the whole top layer is like liquid, like the wax is really melted. There's no unmelted wax. Make sure all the wax is melted on the top layer. That will make your candles to burn on the same layer. So for instance, these are two candles that I'm currently burning, and I left this one just to show you like an example. So in this candle, I didn't burn the first layer down, like I didn't make it liquid, so that's why I have a dent there. The candle is finished because it's already at the end, but however there are a lot of wax around here, so this candle is like wasted, except I have to like break it out and melt it, all those long things. While this one, there is no hole in it. It burnt everywhere. So this is a 3-wick candle from Bath and Body Works. This one, it's called Mahogany Thick Wood High Intensity. Yeah, it's a 3-wick candle, and the first time I got it, I made sure I burnt it. Like you have to burn it till the rims, like it has to be liquid inside, like not white, it has to be like transparent, like liquid wax. That is how your candles are supposed to burn. So make sure you burn that like that. If not, you have like a waste like this. So that is a quick So the second one are reed diffusers. Reed diffusers are like this. So what you just do is that you insert the stick into the reed, into the liquid thing, and it just diffuse into the sticks. And when air, as your apartment is airy, when the air is blowing, circulating, it goes into the air. It's science. I don't know how to explain it, but that's how it works. So get reed diffusers. They are really affordable ones. There are even some that you can get from the farmers markets that the Turkish people make themselves. It's unbranded. You can get those ones. Airfield is like the really cheapest one now. You can also get that. You can get from English Home. You can get from Zara Home. You can get from a lot of places. Like a lot of brands make reed diffusers. So that is something that you can try out. Why I don't like this one is that you can hide them like behind stuff, and it's not going to like be visible to the whole eye, like compared to like candles. When I'm burning candle, I have to put it like in an open space, but for this one I really don't have to be checking it out. I can just leave it there to when it finishes. You can hide it behind your TV, behind your couch, places like you can hide them. They are not really big, so you can hide them. So those ones are like really easy. You don't need to like check them out every time. I think a bottle of reed diffusers, depending on how fast it absorbs, it takes at least a month to get finished, or maybe a month plus. Another tip is that make sure you switch your reed sticks at least every once in 2 weeks. So for instance, this is a reed stick. So make sure you take it like this and flip it. You can see here is liquid, and you flip it out. So this new fresh place that was soaked inside will now be out. Okay, so that is a good tip with your reed diffusers on how to use them. Another thing, linen spray. I got some linen spray. However, I don't spray it on my pillowcase. I just spray it on my couch and on my bed, but I don't spray it on my pillowcase because I don't know if I'm going to react to it on my face, so I don't spray it on my pillowcase. So you can get linen sprays. Those are like really good, so especially if your couch is like the fabric one and you don't want it to inhale all those smell, so you can spray them at least twice in a week. At least that's what I do. If I'm cleaning my apartment like during the weekend, that's when I spray them. So you can also use something like that. Another one is air fresher. So they have the Hava Freeze, and they have Air Wick. A lot of air fresher. You can also get those ones too are like pretty affordable. You can get, I think one can of it, or one bottle of it can last for a long while depending on how often you spray it. But I don't really like this one because it's something that I have to do manually. Like I have to carry it around and spray the apartment. So even if I do something like this, it should be probably maybe when I just remember, or I sight it, that is when I do that. Or if you have like a visitor coming in, before they come in, you just flit the room. So that is one of my least favorite scented something in this apartment. I don't like doing that because I have to do it manually. Then you also have like air fresher, the dispenser one. So those ones are automatic. It has like a dispenser and it has like an air fresher can. So what those ones do is, like the air fresher dispenser, they are battery operated. So you just put batteries. You can increase the intensity of how much you want it to spray. So it sprays like a perfume, like it is timed. So maybe after every 5 minutes or after every 1 hour, you hear the poof poof poof. But that is a bit creepy. You have to get used to it, because the first time I started using the air fresher dispenser, I used to get scared, especially that I stay alone. I'm like, what's that sound? Well, after a while, you get used to it. That is one of my favorites because I don't need to carry the air fresher and be spraying it around. I just put it inside the dispenser, and the only thing I do is that I change the air fresher container. Like if it finishes, I change it, or if the battery is dead, then I change the battery. It's just stationary. I have one at my back there, somewhere there. I have one at the back, and I also have one in the bathroom. I like those ones because they don't stress you a lot. You should also get something like that. Another one is incense. In Hausa we call it teramota. My house is getting bad. But yeah, incense, burning incense will make your house smell better, and it's stronger. So especially like the local one, the one that my housemate in Cyprus used to burn, Khadija, those ones are like really strong and they stay for a longer period. If you can't get those ones, you can get the incense stick. So it has, most times when I buy it in a pack of 5 different flavors. One pack has maybe like 10 to 15 sticks in it, but I buy like 5 flavors: lavender, vanilla, different flavors. You can jasmine. There are a lot of flavors that you can buy from, or a lot of scents you can buy. So what happens most times is that you just light them up, and once the stick finish, that is the end. You light another stick. Those ones are like really good and they are really strong. Most times, if I just finish cooking like soup and my house is smelling, that is when I burn that incense sticks, because they are like very strong and I need them to like burn fast. Candles burn, but they don't circulate the air faster than the incense. Incense circulates, like it goes around the house fast. So that's when I tend to burn my incense sticks. Another thing will be getting scented cards. So they have some scented cards that you put in your wardrobes, and there are some, most of them are like cards. There are some for cars and there are some for wardrobe. I got the one for the wardrobe, and the one I'm using currently is from Zara. So you can keep them in your wardrobe just to make your clothes smell fresh. I put just the fresh one. I don't want any perfumed kind of thing that will now change my perfume scent when I spray my clothes. No. So I just put the fresh scent, like the flower scent. That is what I keep. Card lasts long too, so I have one in the bathroom too, to take away all the oozing smell from the bathroom. The most important one, that should be like number one. This should be like number one, is open your windows. Open the window. No matter how cozy, no matter how cold it is, I always open my window every day, no matter how cold it is. Like, even if I get in fresh air for like 5 minutes before I close my windows, I always open my windows. So that should be like an important thing. Make sure you open the windows every day. Please don't do once in 1 week. Open the windows every day, because you also need fresh air. Imagine staying in the house all day and you don't change the air. Open the windows. They are really important. Like, opening your windows is like the first thing that you need to do. Like, that is something that can even help you. If you open your window, your reed diffusers will have fresh air to circulate what they are absorbing in the reeds. Your couch will get fresh air. Your curtains will get fresh air. Like, a lot of things will get fresh. You yourself will get fresh air. So open the windows or your doors. It's going to like make your house airy. Another unrelated one is having a diffuser. So the diffuser looks like this, and most times people put essential oils in their diffusers. So the diffuser works with water. It evaporates into the air. Some science things. It changes the humidity in your apartment or in your house. Yeah, that's how diffuser works. And with diffuser, you just need to put water into the diffuser. For myself, I use just water in the diffuser. Other people that I know of, they use essential oils in theirs. I don't like essential oils because it's something that goes into the air, and I get really irritated with what I breathe. I don't even leave my heater on for a very long period because the air really gets stuffy for me. So I don't like putting things in the air that is going to affect my nose. I know some people, I've been to some people's apartments that they use like essential oils in theirs, especially after cooking. I really don't notice any difference, to be sincere. Like, I don't notice any difference. The house doesn't smell like, maybe if they use vanilla, it doesn't smell like vanilla. But I don't smell it a lot. Like, I don't smell their cooking a lot. So I would say maybe it works with the essential oil. But for myself, I don't use essential oil in mine. When cleaning my apartment, I mop with hot water. Yes, hot water, fabric softener, and bleach or vinegar. So if I don't have bleach, I use vinegar. So any other cleaning stuff that I have, that is what I use. But I always use hot water and fabric softener, because fabric softener is already like scenty. So once I finish mopping, my apartment smells fresh. When you're adding your bleach, don't add too much because bleach has a very pungent smell, so you're going to be smelling the jig whenever you're done. Another tip I would mention is baking soda. So my fridge used to have this very bad odor that if I open the fridge, even if the fridge is empty, it still smells. So I saw it on TikTok and I just tried it out. So what I used was baking soda and white vinegar. So I just mixed it in a bowl and I left it inside the fridge. Like the bowl and everything is in the fridge. It has been in the fridge for the past weeks. It has just been there. My fridge doesn't smell bad anymore. So I think that can also work out for like an open space. So you can just mix apple cider, you can mix vinegar, white vinegar, and baking soda, and just leave it out so it absorbs the bad odor. Baking soda literally works with, literally saves life for everything. So yeah, that is another tip, especially for your fridge. There's another one that I haven't tried. I haven't done it before, so I don't really know if it's true, but it's like a hack that I've seen a lot of people talk about, and that is boiling citrus fruits, like maybe lemon and orange. You boil them together with vanilla and put in like other cloves and all those stuff. But I haven't really tried it because I haven't tried it, so I don't know if it works. So yeah, another important thing is take out the trash. Take out the trash. Like, I know that I can be lazy. I leave my trash for like 2 days, but I try to take it out because most times your apartment is not really smelling, it's the trash that is smelling. I had a lot of cooking where I had to make soup, especially. Why I'm giving emphasis on soup is because as an Igbo girl, our soup tends to smell a lot when you're cooking. So even when I'm making soup, I try to throw out everything that is in the waste bin. Like, I try to throw out my trash the days that I'm cooking, because that thing that you leave in the trash will make your apartment still be smelling bad. So make sure you throw out the trash. And this is basically what I do for my mini apartment. So yes guys, I hope you guys try it out. Get 1 or 2 of them so that your house will be smelling fresh and appetizing, like someone wants to stay in your house. Okay, so yes guys, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.